Welcome to another episode of Do You Really Know Africa? Where we dive deep into the untold stories and hidden facets of African history and culture. Today, we're embarking on a journey through time and language to uncover how Africa's linguistic diversity reveals its rich and complex history. Africa, a continent of over a billion people, is home to an estimated 1,500 languages. But have you ever wondered what these languages tell us about Africa's past? Let's explore the fascinating world of African linguistics and how it shapes our understanding of this diverse continent. Our story begins in the 19th century when researchers like W.H.I. Bleek began studying African languages. They noticed something extraordinary: the connections between languages as diverse as ancient Egyptian and modern-day Hausa, Wolof, and Songhay. But why does this matter? Well, linguists like Swadesh believed that while cultural vocabulary changes rapidly, basic words, like those for body parts, natural phenomena, and numbers up to 5, remain incredibly stable. These words act like linguistic fossils, giving us clues about the movements and connections of ancient peoples. Intriguingly, African languages like Lingala, Hausa, Kiswahili, and Yoruba are not just local dialects. They are lingua francas, spoken by tens of millions, transcending ethnic and national boundaries. This linguistic phenomenon tells a story of trade, migration, and cultural exchange across vast distances. But it's not just about language similarities. The diversity within African languages is equally telling. For instance, the debate over the classification of West Atlantic languages reveals the complexity of linguistic evolution in Africa. This brings us to a darker chapter in African linguistics, the era of colonization. European linguists, influenced by their own biases, often misinterpreted African linguistic patterns, trying to fit them into Eurocentric models. They ignored the rich and autonomous evolution of African languages. However, African linguists and historians are now reclaiming their narrative. By studying languages, they're shedding light on the true origins and connections of African people, often challenging long-held misconceptions. Languages in Africa are not just means of communication. They're living museums, repositories of history, culture, and philosophy. Through language, we can trace the lineage of empires, the spread of religions, and the migration of peoples across the continent. For example, the study of toponyms, place names, in Africa can reveal historical migrations and settlements. The prefixes and suffixes in these names act as breadcrumbs leading back to ancient civilizations. As we wrap up today's journey, it's clear that the story of Africa's languages is not just about words. It's about the movements of peoples, the blend of cultures, and the resilience of traditions. It shows us how deeply interconnected the human story truly is. Thank you for joining us on this linguistic odyssey across Africa. Stay tuned for more episodes where we continue to unravel the mysteries and celebrate the diversity of this magnificent continent. This is Do You Really Know Africa? Signing off until next time.